It turns out we got a new Beedrill, except it's a bird. The new Pidgeot's Twister attack flips 2 coins. For each head, you discard an energy from its target. If you flip 2 tails, though, nothing happens. It's MegaMogwai X all over again. Today's deck incorporates Pidgeot onto the classic Raikou electric type shell. We run a lineup that aims to draw into Pidgeot and pivot to attack with him quickly. We do so thanks to a full set of Zeraora, Leaf, and Elemental Switch. We prefer going first, as a Zeraora is all we need to get our deck going turbo. We can Elemental Switch to attack with Raikou early, but if we don't find Zeraora, we still got game. Leaf into Elemental Switch allows us to bring in Pidgeot and Twister right away. Sometimes Pidgeot becomes the worst Pokemon in the game, but more often than not, we can deny our opponent's energy generation and halt down their offense. This deck takes advantage of Pidgeot's normal typing to blend in with an already established shell. Make sure you pray to the coin flip gods, and all will go well. What Pokemon should have the ground next? Leave a comment down below, and we'll see what we can do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free. Free is good. Have a solid day. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here we go. Let's play some Pidgeot. Going second against Grass. We got a Zeraora lead. And they have Rowlet. Okay. So we'd like to find Raikou. We have double Elemental Switch, so we can just pivot into it. And then pass over the energy from this. That's the plan here. Let's see if we find it. Now, because we have the Pidgeot already... Change of plans. We're gonna put the energy onto you, and we're gonna pivot with the free energy from Zeraora. This is another great thing about Zeraora and this shell. We can use it to pivot into Pidgey. We can bring in Pidgeot and just attack them immediately and take away their energy. Unless we flip double tails, that could happen. You may think, well, why are you not playing well? I just don't think it's worth it with Pidgeot. I think you just kind of have to risk it. Like, every other card in the deck just feels more important. But if we just take 1 energy from this, that's all we need to just shut him down. So 1 heads is all we need. So we go for the Professor's Research, because we need to find Leaf in case they have Cyrus. They shouldn't have Cyrus, though. We get to thin the deck with this. And we bring Pidgeot in. We pivot onto you. We Twister and we pray that we don't flip double tails. Oh, come on. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'm gonna have cardiovascular issues this session. It's one of those things, like, because there's always a possibility it's gonna happen. Eventually it's gonna happen, but it went through. It went through. And you're at range. As long as I don't flip double tails, you're at range, buddy. They just accept it. Thank God. Because that could have... I would not have quit there. But that's the power of Pidgeot. With double Leaf, we can just guarantee that we can pivot into it fast. Which is really important. Man, you can argue for taking out 1... We'll see throughout this session if we feel like 2 Leaves is excessive, but it feels really important. Because both Pokemon have a retreat cost of 2, even though Pidgeot is an evolution, so if we have it in, we're already doing that. But being able to pivot out the Raikou and then Elemental Switch is the reason why we're doing it. If we Leaf into Elemental Switch, we can put the 2 energy on the Raikou, then we can Leaf and then Elemental Switch on the same turn and immediately attack with Pidgeot right after. That's the idea, while also synergizing with Zeraora, obviously. So, yeah. I like this cook, but double tails are gonna happen, so Let's just get it over with. Round 2. Don't mind if I do. Water. Well, meet electric. Pretty underwhelming hand, especially going second. Let's see if we can correct it. We do have leave to just switch the opening immediately. No, this ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. But the cool thing is because of leaf, we can still... I mean, even without leaf, but we would use leaf so we have the potential use for double elemental switch. Yeah, leaf is just really important here. Because this deck is broken. Round 3. I'll take that. Darkness. Okay, we got the Pidgey. Okay, Hydreigon. Every time I face Hydreigon, they just have it turn 1. But okay, it's not gonna happen. So it's a once in a full moon kind of moment. And we find the rare candy. And okay. Okay, I just need to not get red carded. I just need to not get red card legitimate. Unfortunately, PIDGEOT does not match up well into Hydreigon because the Twister doesn't really accomplish anything because Hydreigon just loses all of his energy. I just need him to not red card me here. Not this hand. This is just full of trainers. I chose this Pidgey even though it's a little bit less resilient than the other one. Being able to deal 20 into 80 leads to 100 damage, and that's really relevant into a lot of Pokemon. So I value the flap over the gust. Nah, you're kidding me. Yo, I've had back-to-back videos where I just start off with like non-games. I mean, the first one was a game. They just conceded early. I shouldn't get cocky here because I could always miss. I could always miss his attack. But they don't even play into that chance. Like, I could have missed there. I mean, it's a game where sometimes people just brick really hard. Myself included, unfortunately, but... this is a lead I'm happy to see. Double Pidgey. We always prioritize Pidgey of like double Zeraora. Like double Zeraora can be nice, but because we have double Leaf, we don't need more than one realistically, especially when going second. But Pidgeot is a Pokemon that, you know, with Raiku's card draw, we could try to evolve twice, and generating 2 Pokemon 150 HP is really neat. There's the rare candy. Just needs Zeraora, and then we have a complete opener here. Oh, meu Deus. The Giant Cape. I don't want to play it early. If they red card me, so be it. I just don't want to pre-commit this. Again, red card. Red card just forces you to play suboptimally, which I really dislike. Like I should have the ability to place this when I need to, but because I'm worried about them attacking my hand, then it always leads to a 50-50 kind of situation, right? It's just like, okay, do I play this badly and not lose value if I get red carded, or do I just accept the red card, right? And I generally gravitate towards the latter, like just doing that. I'm gonna target the EVEX in the back. Or no, perhaps this one. Okay, so how much is that? I want to be able to deal with that. This is a threat. So 60 energy. 60 damage, right? 60 damage? Yes, so we need to target that quickly. Now I am gonna place this Giant Cape. Because I want to keep this Cyrus. And the rare candy. Also, like, the cape makes sense because we survive 2 hits from the Sylveon. And I'm thinking here, because this thing deals 60, but if it deals 80, the combination of Fairy Wind plus that kills me. That's plus 10 damage. Oh no, that heals. They heal. Never mind. So that means... Oh. No, yeah, that's not a problem. I'm gonna tank with Zeraora. That's good for us. That does thin out the deck from one more card, so that's important. I'm actually going to consume, instead of playing Leaf, I'm going to consume the energy here naturally. As I place it onto the Pidgey, and that way we're back at square one with in that regard. And we target this again. Again, to enable the Cyrus. And now we're looking at a really strong possibility of finding our Pidgeot. But we need to navigate around this. That's why I didn't play the Leaf there. Like, I want to consume the energy because I want to keep this in check. This is a problem. This is a big problem. And I just need to hope that they don't attack my hand here. Okay. Okay, so they just really want to... Now they just have to take down Raikou, but I don't mind. No matter what here, I will attack with Raikou. Because I killed the Leafeon and I put this at range. And I double. Double Pidgeot, ladies and gentlemen. Bullet again. Leaving that Espeon at range. Making really good use of our spread. And now Pidgeot can come in and finish it. As long as I don't flip double tails. But I'm in such a strong position here. And I can always burn the energy from Raikou as I retreat with it so that this thing doesn't hit me as hard. As they bring in Eevee, as they should. And we just draw a Pokeball that's actually useless at this point. Yep. They play Silver, which means they get rid of Cyrus. Good play. Okay. The plot thickens. But now we bring in Pidgeot. No, they just concede. A lot of concedes happening today, but I was still going to burn the energy. Instead of using Leaf, I was going to burn the energy to take away power from the Leafeon and remain at 3, so 60 damage. Send in Pidgeot, and Pidgeot just kind of like, as long as I don't flip double tails, that's why I'm surprised people are conceding so quickly, because there's always that possibility. But if I don't flip double tails, I actually lock out the Espeon that would come in or whatever, because it requires 2 energy. So that's what I like. We're not playing too much into like crazy synergy with Pidgeot's ability. We're just using him as a very powerful like 2 energy attacker that can potentially shut down energy from the opponent. And you could argue why not playing Will, but it's because I just value the consistency of being able to apply pressure quickly. That's why we're going with these distributions. Let's give it up. And now we go first. We actually, most of the time, we prefer going first with this deck, unless we like really brick, like here. This is not it. A Pidgey lead going first. I mean, if I had a better hand than this, then it could be appealing. But unless I top deck like a Professor's Research, which could happen, the stars have to align in order for me to be able to evolve immediately. And not only that, like I would need to find Zeraora, Elemental Switch. Like the fact that I have none of that, like I don't have Elemental Switch, I don't have Rare Candy, makes this a very underwhelming opening hand. And they're taking their time. Okay, there we go. Okay, a pincer lead. I mean, we can capitalize on a little bit, because they need to leaf out of there. I hope this is Zeraora, but to be fair, like it doesn't matter as much. Actually, I hope there was Raikou so I could start drawing. But I mean, Zeraora is is also good here. Putting a giant cape onto PIDGEOT is going to be really important. It's not going to go onto Raikou. It's going to go onto PIDGEOT because it allows me to survive a critical scissors. So this cape is actually really crucial, but I don't want to place it on this Pidgey just yet, even though I could get red carded, but red carded could potentially help me because this hand is shit. Let's see if they have the leaf. Because otherwise, we both had awkward openers, and that kind of like evens things out. Being able to flap on this, see, like that 20 damage matters. Like, this is definitely the one to go. Oh, is this the new Lilligan? Oh, wait. The new Lilligan, that could be... it healed, but for how much? I forgot. The flap. I still don't want to place this giant cape because I don't know if this Pidgey's gonna live. Though to be fair, I would just pivot into 0R anyway, so I should place this giant cape. It's just early because what if I get Sabrina, you know, and then I lose it forever and then I can't survive the attacks. Like me pre-committing this, even though I play into red card and copycat, if they manage to get rid of this Pidgey, which right now is just vulnerable as hell, then I lose the ability to rebuild another one that can survive an attack from this thing. I need to find PIDGEOT. If I find PIDGEOT, I have a really good chance of just locking this pincer out. That's the power of PIDGEOT here. Like, it's just like I mentioned prior, it's not about the synergy. No, it doesn't heal. It just gives them plus HP. So, yeah. So this thing is just thicker than actually like a high-end Mega Evolution at this point. That's the biggest pincer you've ever seen. That's a cool design. I gotta try this. I don't know with pincer, even though it makes sense, but I'd like to. I mean, it just makes a lot of sense with pincer, but we already made a pincer deck. I think I could do something else. Oh my god! Oh my god, I actually drew it. Holy. Well, giant cape. I just need to not flip double tails. Oh, this is a perfect moment for PIDGEOT. Are you kidding me? This is insane. Oh, I don't want to jinx it. Let's go for the twister! Twist! PIDGEOT, twist! Oh my god, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. I demand 2 heads now. I mean, we can if they miss twice, we can survive theoretically. It's just some coin. Oh my god, man, I hate this. Goddamn PIDGEOT! This was your mom at PIDGEOT. Double heads. Double heads now. Double heads now. Like right now. Where am I placing this energy? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to Pidgey next turn, so I just place it here. Double heads now. Redeem yourself after this nonsense. Are you kidding me? Double heads now. You're not. No. If they're smart, they'll place the energy on the Mega Pincer again. This was your freaking debut, dude. This was your debut, and you just fumbled it. And now I'm relying on them. Put the energy on the pincer at the back. Yeah, that's just not the play, bro. Miss. Of course they don't miss. Like, of course they don't miss. Of course they don't fucking miss. Kidding me? I'm gonna play to win. In order to win, I need to just bring in Raikou immediately and target that in the back. At this point, I just gotta go all in. I need the extra card draw. I need to target this. I need them to miss. And then I need to top deck Pidgey and PIDGEOT and then trap this. At this point, I can't afford to play it safe. Like sending in Zero Aura, you could think, oh, nah. We play to win, and the only way we can manage to win is by, you know, just all the coin flippings. Yeah. I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't think it was gonna happen on back-to-back attacks. That is just wild. I mean, we got a 0 or a lead. I may lead off with Pidgey. I mean, I have Leaf, so let's not do that. I can always correct this. And that's a powerful matchup for us right here. And oh my goodness, if we draw into Elemental Switch, we can immediately bring in the Pidgeot and swing because of the Leaf. But to be fair, we may just be better off just attacking with Zeraora instead. It depends on what happens here. I mean, I expect him to leap out, right? Okay. Okay, we have a game. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game. They have another Pokemon. It's a Magikarp. That it? I understand why. If that's the case, like... did they place the energy before going for the Pokeball? Because if that's the case, that's stupid. But I don't remember if that happened. Let me know in the comments, like, did they actually... What are you... My brother in Christ, what the f... Why? Why would you not leave... Okay, why... What is this? Is this person, like, losing on purpose? Like, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Like, seriously. Seriously. What was that? Why? Why would you not leap? Can I get some opponents with a brain? That irritates me. It's just like, what are you thinking? This person's not focused. This person's like actually like eating while eating noodles or some shit. You don't deserve that professor's research with that brain that you're carrying. Are you kidding me? What in the actual was that? I'm trying to keep it PG, you know, but like what the, like, seriously. Just die and just let me move on to, because I'm still salty over that last game, and you're just making it worse with that dumbass play. What is it? What was their card? I didn't see their card. I mean, I just. Okay, let's just move on from this and let's actually have like a serious comeback, because I just. Yeah, that person just was not even looking at the screen. Hopefully Dorito is a real opponent. Because I need that. Okay. That's a good hand. I need that redemption game. Cause that, oh my god, that pincer game, that was the worst. Oh, I'm you but better. 75% of the time. Pidgey? No, 0-0, or yeah, let's just go with that. Honestly, because we're gonna need the energy. Against Beedrill, we're gonna need the energy, so I'm happy to see 0-0, or that's really gonna help us. And now we have 2 draws to lead us to Elemental Switch. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, actually beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the power of Raikou Zeraora. Like going for, we actually want to go first with this deck. Like the reality is we want to go first. And having a deck that wants to go first is a really strong thing in Pokemon Pocket. They're gonna multiply, but we're gonna kill one of them. Oh yeah, we're just gonna run right through them, I think. You better evolve that Beedrill early, because I'm coming for it. I'm gonna keep the energy on the cool one, and I'm gonna bullet. Spread a little bit of damage to that one. And keep drawing. Another one. That means rare candy and we go to town. Rare candy and we go to town, ladies and gentlemen. And they want to go to town too. Trying to stall us here, but they fail. Not even the anime could save them. Ay, Dorito. Dorito, you have too many saturated fats. I don't eat you anymore. Okay, I mean that was half a game, a serious game, you know. Like at least it was better than the other one. Let's keep going. Jules. But yeah, again, I actually prefer going first. Though I'm not gonna complain about a Raikou lead going second. You know, there are worse things in the world of Pokemon. Double research, double switch. And that means we really want to find Zeraora. But if we don't find Zeraora, we still make use of Elemental Switch through Leaf. So there's that. Oh, okay. I thought it was Mega Blaziken. But Jules is a man of culture. Here we go. There's the Leaf. Let's go for the research. See if we find some basics. Cyrus and Pidgey. No Zeraora this game. But again, Leaf. Leaf will come into play. Okay, Quilava. Into Combustion. I can't leave the same time I research though, so I can't bring in Pidgeot to automatically win here. We thin the deck first, and then we go for the research to try to find Pidgeot, who we will evolve into immediately if we find it. Yep. We'll drop another Raikou. We'll keep that Zeraora in hand because honestly, like, I want more space for Pidgeot. And then we got the Leaf Elemental Switch combo, ladies and gentlemen, to pivot into Pidgeot immediately. So we can twist all over them. And while we may not deny their ability to follow up and attack, we can deny them building up energy on that in the back. If they evolve into Typhlosion, that's going to be a total of 80 damage, unless they have red. That would be a problem because I need this Raikou to survive. Okay. Now you're at range. And I don't like that. My boy Pidgeot is not going to fail me. Not at this point. This is not happening. I mean, to be fair, like, I think I just let it happen. I think at this point I just let it happen. And I get the damage on him. I think at this point that's what I have to do. Because if I send in Pidgeot now, Typhlosion deals 80 damage, burns me, 80 damage back-to-back kills me, especially because the burn can stick as well. And I'd rather have you healthy, so I'm actually just going to do this, yeah. I could have brought in Zeraora actually and used the element. I should have done that. I should have brought Zeraora in. Yeah, that was my mistake. I should have played Zeraora, leafed, and then used Elemental Switch to enable an attack from it, as I have another Elemental Switch anyways. And that way I only give him 1 point. And then I can use a cape to protect later for a Cyrus. But I still feel relatively safe here. Okay, oh wow, it's still this thing. But it's stage 2 evolutions. 2 stage 2 evolutions. 2 stage 2 evolutions here. I can lock out the Mega Blaziken though. But I think what I need to do is now I do need to bring in Zero. I mean, getting the prior damage on it, but then having them kill me with that. Let's think about this. What's the best approach? Bring in Zeraora, then leaves me open to a Cyrus. But do they have the Cyrus is the question. No, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna do this into leaf. Elemental switch. I'm gonna force him to have it. And I'm gonna claw. Because claw is all I need. There it is. But Pidgeot, you know, even though they can flame patch me, Pidgeot is enough. As long as they have flame patch and Cyrus, we're okay. Because I'm gonna capitalize on them losing the energy to counter it. You hear that, Jules? My Pidgeot is gonna counter you. And I'm gonna use the elemental switch. No, because if they have Cyrus, I mean, if they have Cyrus to slow me down, I can leave them anyways. Okay, good. Good. That's all I needed. Now I force him to have elemental flame patch. I lock him out. I lock him out, ladies and gentlemen. Flame patch does it. No Cyrus. They don't have it. Pidgeot, I swear to God. Pidgeot, I swear to God. I swear to God, Pidgeot. Don't do this to me. Don't, not now, not like this. Pidgeot, please. Pidgeot, please. Oh my God, Pidgeot, you're gonna give me a heart attack. Okay. There's Entei. There is Entei. Entei. No. I should have enabled this. But no, I just target you. I'm just worried about... I'm worried about Pidgeot missing here. I should have put the energy onto that. Oh my God, thank goodness. I mean, this is what normally should happen. But if they don't heal, I just bring in Raikou for the finish. So they run Entei, it's Mega Blazing and Entei, but they also play Typhlosion. That means they definitely don't have Cyrus. So my line of play here was correct. And I'm not gonna let them go. I am not gonna release this pressure. You leave, you do whatever you need to do, but I will hunt you down. I will hunt you down. Pokemon Center, I will keep Pidgeotting you. You kidding me? I believe in my boy. I believe in my boy. This kid's like a random Team Rocket grunt or some shit. I believe in him. I never didn't. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, of course. I obviously I believe in him. Shut down. Locked out. Locked out. You know, when I say like this could be a better Mega B draw, I take that back. Like the coin flipping is actually like really stressful. It's really stressful. Oh man. Oh, Jules. Oh, are you mad, Jules? Jules, I'm coming for you. They got a lot of healing. They Sabrina me. I bring you in. Because I know no matter what. I know that no matter what happens here, no matter what crazy shenanigans happens here, you die. And I'm not taking any more risks. No, sir. You die. Now. Oh. Yeah, this guy. PIDGEOT, okay, we're friends again. I've learned to forgive you. I'm never gonna like forget about what happened, but I think this is the beginning of a step forward for us to move past this. Well done. Well done, you magnificent beast! I feel myself again. I needed that. Oh, we got a 0-hour lead. Very nice. Very nice. With Leaf as well. Gotta watch out for Celebi, though. We got Raikou, so we actually want to go for Leaf this turn instead of going for Professor's Research. As we play double Zeraora. Because we have everything we need in hand to begin offense here. So we pivot into you, and then we get to charge these two, enabling our elemental switch and pretty much guaranteeing it and getting the card draw immediately. Very solid opener. We can start building up the Pidgeot in the back as well. As soon as we find the Pidgey. And we have Cyrus already. We go for the elemental switch. We don't quite play the cape yet, unless like if they hit us for 40, it can make a difference for sure. Yeah, it actually makes sense to play it onto this Raikou anyways. That way we get less hit by a red card, and I'm 99% of the time I'm gonna be placing it on this and it regardless. So I'm gonna place it preemptively, because if they hit me with the attack from Celebi, I go down to 110. And that keeps me out of piercing pain range, which is really important. So it just makes sense. I have this habit of like going back because I'm not comfortable when I'm like this, but you know, my reflux, man. Getting old sucks. They put the energy on the weakened Rowlet, which is interesting. Okay. Oh. I mean, I'm still gonna... No, I'm just gonna hit you again then. Interesting, like they're just buying time then, okay. I'm gonna Cyrus you then. Like, why not just Cyrus you then? Yeah. Sometimes it be that simple. You know, we attack the one that they're developing, and now they have to start all over again. And I think we actually ping the Celebi, because if they bring it in, it's at range for us to kill it again. And we don't have another Cyrus, so it doesn't really make much of a difference, and we just really slow them down that way. And we were able to knock out Celebi immediately, giving them less time to build up the other one. We've had a lot of games that end in really quick concedes today. But we've also had the game against Mega Blaziken, which I really liked. And that game that we shall not speak of. We don't talk about that one. That was literally the worst. Okay, they leaf immediately. So that means they top deck the Entei, but that got a leaf out of them. And that Torkoal is a liability for them because it means I don't have to deal, and that's the power of Raikou. Like, I don't have to deal with Mega Blaziken in this game. I actually don't have to do that. Pidgey, oh, there's my boy Pidgey. Energy on to you. Zeraora. Getting that free energy right there. And now we just need the candy. Yeah, this is huge. Ladies and, oh, and there's the Cyrus. There is the Cyrus, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the deal. Because red card is a thing, I think I need to start making my deck a little bit thinner. We want double Pidgey, first of all. So what we're gonna do here is preemptively play this elemental switch from here. So we can put the energy onto you. And that's one less card that gets returned to our deck if they red card us. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go for that kind of play anyways. Like, the whole point is to enable the Pidgeot to attack right after, because I get to one-shot this, I get to kill this Entei. If I find rare candy, of course. If not, it just doesn't matter. But if I top deck into rare candy here, I can kill this immediately this way and not be vulnerable to that. I don't draw it anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna need to Giant Cape onto you because otherwise a red can do me dirty. So I keep targeting that Torkoal. Yeah, these candies are like at the bottom of the deck. But I'm gonna have double Pidgeot. This cape is important to not give them the points early. They could still red card us, which is the problem. We both have massive hands. They have a way bigger hand than us. Oh, it's Infernape. Oh, the plot thickens. You gotta leave. Oh no, that's not it. That ain't it, Chief. Can I draw into her candy? Thank you. I don't want to get the points no matter what, so we're gonna do this. Keep the Cyrus for later. Go for the Twister. Really, Pidgeot? Really, you're gonna give me double heads when it's a 20 HP Pokemon? Like, you're not a serious. You're not a serious Pokemon, Pidgeot. You're as unserious as your stupid hair. We live a Flare Bliss. We live that, ladies and gentlemen. We live that. They definitely have the Infernape. There's no way they don't have it. And we got the Cyrus. What I'm worried about here... What I'm actually worried about here... is Pidgeot missing. They definitely have like Flame Patch or Elemental Switch, something. Yeah, that's one Flame Patch. But our thickness is real. It's far too real. How about another candy? No? Well, f you then. We do thin out the deck. I mean, there's literally a candy left, right? Like, that's all there is, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go for the kill. I'm just automatically assuming that he's just gonna miss. Twister. Twister, please. Okay. You're gonna give me a double heads when that Pokemon was like 2 steps near death. Like that, I can't with you. I expected more from you. Final boss. Here we go. Electric, so be it. We lead off with Raikou. We have Pidgey and Rare Candy. All we need is Zeraora, and then we're happy. Oh, wow. Okay, Galvantula, Ampharos. I mean, this... I don't want to jinx it, but this should... This is 2 out of 3 times this is a Zeraora. Come on. Come on. We've had enough bad RNG today. There we go. Thank you. Good opener. Now Elemental Switch is all we need. Elemental Switch, and we just run right through them. Though, to be fair, if not, I'll just send you in. Like, if this Joltik, if they put an energy on it, I'm just gonna leaf into Zeraora if I don't find it. Yeah, so I don't need Elemental Switch, actually. I can work without that. I can just leaf into this. Because I will... The Galvantula is a problem. Like, the one that paralyzes... That's a very dope card. Really cool card, by the way. Very underplayed. Yeah, we're just going for that. We're not even questioning it. We are not even question... I just can't... I just can't, like, get good games today. Like, I just had so many people conceding against me. Really quickly. It's just one of those days. I mean, it's a long session. Like, we've been at it for what, like 50 minutes? Something like that? I'm just gonna cut it, because if I play another one and it stretches out, like, the video could end up being too long. I could just go past this, but it's just, you know, it's been a long day, and it's just one of those things. Sometimes, you know, you get a day where the games, I mean, I really like the Blaziken game, and I think I had some fun matches, but I just feel like today has been played with a lot of just people just, like, quitting super fast. Like, I quit. And that's Pokemon Pocket sometimes. Pidgeot definitely is better on paper than it is in practice, in my opinion. The unreliability of the attack, like the fact that the attack can do nothing, is a huge punish, right? We're basically playing Marowak. It's like we're playing a version of Marowak EX that doesn't like high roll at 160 damage. Instead, just strips away the energy, right? But it still feels like Marowak. Like, sometimes if your luck is not there, it's just gonna be brutal. The HP is really nice. 150 HP is really nice. And I really like it in the shell, but there were, you guys saw, there was a lot of games where I just never feel at ease. I get stressed when I play cards like these. So it's fun, but to an extent, to be honest. It's not like playing Pinsir, where, like, you know, Pinsir, you can, like, not roll 2 heads and then you just hit for 80 instead. But when it's like an all or nothing sort of thing, it feels really bad when you miss. And you guys saw that Pinsir game specifically, where I just, like, missed back-to-back attacks and just literally lost the game because of that. Because if I don't miss that, I actually win. And that's what makes a card like this so inherently frustrating. And I don't want to sacrifice deck space to run Will. You know, like, it's just, for a card like this, it just... I mean, it is ultimately worth it, I guess, but I just feel like being a stage 2 evolution is different running it on a deck with, like, Pinsir, which is a basic, than a deck with a stage 2 evolution. So you have to complete a stage 2 evolution, and then you have to play Will. And then what happens when you draw Will, when you still need the other pieces, and it's a dead card in your hand, right? Like, that's the issue that I have with it. So Pidgeot is a card that I was really excited for at first, but it did underperform a little bit for me, or it did not meet my expectations quite. It's just because of the coin flip mechanic. It's just because of that. Still fun. Still fun. Like, the deck still feels solid, very solid, but, you know, that combined with the fact that our game quality today was just not that great, it's gonna happen. You know, tomorrow will be a lot better, I'm sure of that. I'm gonna get back to the kitchen and cook some more, you know, interesting brews. Again, if you have anything you want me to play, like anything you want me to, like, if there's a Pokemon that you really want to see, this expansion has got a lot of stuff for us to try out. Let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, despite the low quality of the games. You know, I can't deliver greatness all the time. That came off like really arrogant. That's like the opposite of humble. And I'm just yapping. Love you, have a soul day. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll keep it coming. I'll see you then.